Hi there, my colleague Robert Graham and I teach presenters how to build presentations quickly. So quick that most of them are able to build something good with under 10 minutes of preparation. Sounds crazy if you've not done it. And it is. Want to see how it's done? You folks are going to help me put Robert on the spot. He started GrahamComm and has spent the last 20 years putting his students on the spot. And I don't know, I think it's time for payback. In my classes, I give people 10 minutes to build their presentation. Robert's tough. He only gives people 5 minutes. No mercy. I'm gonna do the same for him today. Hey, Robert.
Oh, hey, Sarita.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great.
Good. Well, I have a surprise for you.
Fantastic. I love surprises.
I don't know if you're gonna like this one. It's payback time.
Oh boy.
I have 15 topics in this jar. I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna let you look at 3 of them, and then you pick one to build a 2-minute presentation on. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to do this. Think you can do it?
Hell yes. All right, let's see. I've got aging, something I'm familiar with. Drinking, something else I'm pretty familiar with. And how to be healthy, 3 great topics.
Okay, Robert, I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the clock, and you can build your presentation.
Sounds like a plan. Done. Apparently time's up.
Okay, Robert, looks like it's time for us to hear your talk.
All right, well, of the 3 topics, I chose drinking. Fun enough topic, right? So here goes. If you listen to the experts, they'll tell you that you need to drink 8 8-ounce glasses of water every day. You should drink 1 to 2 glasses of red wine per day and 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. So drinking is a core activity of our lives. It keeps us alive, it gives us pleasure, and it helps us wake up, but it's got to be done smartly. So I'm going to talk about 3 different things we drink. I'll talk about water, wine, and coffee. Our bodies apparently are 80% water, and so we have to drink water to stay alive. Apparently 74% of people are dehydrated. Probably didn't know that. Wine, there's an old saying that the wine goes in and the truth comes out. That has nothing to do with this presentation, but I thought I'd say that. But red wine apparently is good for you in certain ways. But as with most things, we have to imbibe, we have to intake them in moderation. And then there's coffee. I mean, we all believe the studies that we want to believe. But if you listen to the experts who talk about coffee, they'll tell you that it's good for mood, it's good for mental cognition, it's good for athletic performance, and it is good for our health. Now, I've heard this saying that a meal without wine is breakfast. Maybe true, but drinking is at our core existence as human beings. But seriously, people, drinking is important. Just make sure you do water, then coffee, then wine.
Hey, Robert, that was great. You came up with that in 5 minutes?
Thanks. Yeah, it just kind of came to me, Sarita.
I'm curious, how did you do it? I only give you 5 minutes and you've got this whole structure?
Well, I'll show this to the audience out there. The first thing I did, as you probably saw, is I laid out the Post-its. And there's one for each part of the presentation. So there's one for the hook, the core message, the 3 key points that I was going to cover in the close. And then I thought about, what do I actually want to say about this? And once I figured that out, then I thought, well, how do I want to divide the information? And so I thought about 3 different drinks, types of drinking that we talk about: water, wine, and coffee. And then within each of those, I thought, well, what do I know about water? What's important or interesting about water? The same with coffee and the same with wine. And a couple of quotes and statistics came to me, or I made a couple up. And then I thought about, all right, how do I want to wrap this up? So the hook and the close usually come to me at the very end. Start with the core message, like what is it I want to talk about? And then build it out. And then at the very end, I'll figure out what's the most interesting thing from the whole talk. Let's put that as the hook. And then let's figure out how we're going to wrap it up from there.
Wow, a 6 post-it model. That's pretty amazing.
Well, we got to practice what we preach, don't we, Sarita?
Absolutely.
This helps people every day giving presentations in their work lives. It works.
Nice job.
Thanks. No more putting me on the spot now.
Okay, all right, we're done. Wow, having a structure makes all the difference. And building your structure with post-its equals speed and laser focus. So next time you build a presentation, try this method with 5 or 10 minutes on the clock, and you'll be amazed how quickly you can come up with clear and organized content. And by the way, no PowerPoint slides were harmed in the process. To help you learn even more about how to build great content, we've made this a 3-part series. Part 1 is on structure. Part 2 is on layering on pattern disruptions, which are tools to grab people's attention. And part 3 is on feedback and practice. After you go through these 3 steps, you'll be ready to present. We'd love to hear your own best practices and thoughts on building presentations in the comments section. If you like this, subscribe, and we'll send you the next one as soon as it's ready.